welcome to this edition of MatSlam 13. Hosting with me as normal is Oakley.
Hey everyone, hope you're doing good.
Yeah, today we are just wanting to put our input into the WWE releases that happened this week. I know there's quite a few videos out there already at the moment, but let us know your view on those releases and yeah.
But here's our opinion.
Yeah, our opinion indeed. In what has been quite a dull week in wrestling, especially with the death of probably the greatest ring announcer of all time, Howard Finkel.
Probably dedicate a video to him.
Yeah, the next few weeks we'll do our own video. Well, there was the yearly wrestling clear out. Many talented individuals lost their jobs. Some big names on this list. But this ongoing coronavirus obviously had some effect. Vince McMahon announced the cuts, telling us that was to balance the books, to keep the company on the right path financially, wasting millions on the failed football franchise XFL, or the fact he'll be working closely with Trump and investing in that, I should imagine, had nothing to do with it. So yeah, you can make your own mind up on that and tell us what you think. There's roughly 20 wrestlers released, but also background staff, including training staff, talent relations, and writing staff, although that could be a good thing, because that's been a bit dodgy at the moment. There was actually 17 wrestlers released around this time last year, including
Goldust, Rhino, The Ascension, Sin Cara,
Luke Harper, Dean Ambrose, Ty Dillinger, producer Arn Anderson. So there's going to be some more at some point later in this year, I reckon. Do you think?
Yeah.
Could well be. Anyway, we'll go through the list now and put our opinion on what we know.
WWE made personal phone calls to all that would be affected.
Yeah, apparently they phoned them all, which is also a decent thing to do. First up, there were some coaches released.
Kendo Kashin,
Yeah, an ex-Japanese pro wrestler trained in New Japan,
Serena Deep,
trained by Al Snow. This was yoga and fitness teacher of some sort.
Ace Steel,
Yeah, an ex-Ring of Honor wrestler. Also, some NXT wrestlers were actually released.
Diona Perazzo,
Yeah, she spent time with the Ring of Honor and Impact.
MJ Jenkins,
Come through the NXT training program by Devon Dudley, actually.
Dan Meffer,
Yeah, NXT again. Alexander Jacek started wrestling at Santino Morella's Arts Academy. Without going into too much detail, there was also production staff released. Quite a few names you recognise from their wrestling days.
Billy Kidman, Pat Buck, Sean DeVary, Scott Armstrong, Sarah Stock, Lance Storm, Shane Hurricane Helms, Mike Rotunda, Dave Fit.
And Finley, yeah. Mike Kyoto, ref as well, was also started wrestling. Started WWE in 1989 and was actually the ref in the Hogan versus Rock match and the match between Big Show and Brock Lesnar when the ring broke,
Yeah.
and a lot more very big main event matches he was in.
Now time for some wrestlers. For the women's division we had Sarah Logan and Maria Kanellis. Sarah Logan was in a last elimination chamber, so what's the point of that?
Yeah, well, there's a big match that could have been filled by somebody they're going to use more. Could have been a lot more women's wrestling, I think, to be honest. The reason I think that is because there's no middle ground in the women's division. There's no intercontinental style or United States style bounce. You're either at the bottom of the chain and not getting nowhere, or the top where you're headlining. There's a wilderness of nothing for a lot of female wrestlers out there.
The women's division needs more belts.
It does. It certainly needs more bounce. Yeah. So here's a list of the wrestlers now that we know of. Although I've heard there's a few more NXT releases yesterday for the evening, and possibly today being Sunday. But here's a list of wrestlers anyway, of normal ones we know of.
We have Drake Maverick, Kurt Hawkins, EC3, Leo Rush, and WrestleMania headliners Gallows and Anderson.
Yeah. Shocking that one. Heath Slater, Eric Young, Kurt Angle, Aiden English, Eric Rowan, Mike Kanellis.
Pico Collin and Primo Colon.
Yeah.
Noah Jones,
Yeah.
Zack Ryder, and Rusev.
Yeah, not 100% sure what went down with the revival as they have been released. They've been asking to leave for the past year anyway. But of course, out of date, Vince McMahon wanted to give them a crazy ass gimmick, which they had no interest in doing, so they got their wish and finally left. Yeah, so I imagine AEW are licking their lips with the likes of Rusev and Rowan, EC3.
Gallows and Anderson probably going to go back to Japan.
Yeah, back to Japan. They were big in Japan, so there's a song there. But to be honest, except from Kurt Angle, from a wrestling point of view, all the wrestlers could walk into any other wrestling company and, given the right character support, they'll probably succeed. Angle himself, as a manager or trainer behind the scenes, is a great attribute to any company, as Nigel would be second to none. So to be honest, the majority of these wrestlers were not just used right by WWE, they're just down to writing. I think at the end of the day, they can have better stories. So there you go, a whole week for wrestlers and staff involved, and obviously as fans, of course, and yourselves. So thanks for watching.
Please subscribe, like, comment, share.
Yeah, click the bell, tell us your opinion on this video or anything else wrestling related you want to talk about. Always happy to listen to your opinions. Our review of Money in the Bank 2016, Wednesday night. I know because you got the letter C to do this week as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm doing my research now.
Research apparently. Yeah, never mind. Anyway, stay safe.
Bye.